Last war, Dirk Diggler here with you. Let's talk tech. That's right, tech upgrades. Super important part of the game. Let's look at all my tech upgrades. Let's see how far I've progressed. I'm still slacking in a few areas. I'm sure I'll catch some slack on YouTube comments for this, but that's okay. It's all good. I'm still working. It's a work in progress. I've completed, right, the units upgrade and Garage 1. Those are important. But if you're just getting started, I would really, really, really work on this development tree, right? Because that's where you increase your construction speed and you also increase your research speed. So you can see I've only got a few things left here, and I'll bang those out on the appropriate versus day, so I can get points for those. And then the other thing I like to work on, you got your hero tree. Now, if you are getting to HQ 30, what are you going to want to work on? You're going to want to work on your special forces tree. Why? Because that's where you get your T10s. T10s, big, big difference in your attacks. Just night and day, let me tell you. You really want to get those T10s as quick as possible. If you get to level 30 on your headquarters, work that T10 tree. There are some great links online for formulas on what you need in terms of valor, in terms of what you need gold-wise and what you need food-wise and iron-wise to do these upgrades. So that way you can plan accordingly. And they do use a lot of valor. I mean, I was saving up on valor. I want to save for a week or two. I was buying every valor I could get my hands on. So it is a little pricey, but I got to tell you, the reward is definitely worth getting those T10s. Now, the other tree you want to focus on, your versus tree. Why? Because this is where you get your points for your versus battles with your other alliances. So it's super important you get this tree maxed out. You can see I've kind of been putzing along on these. I do pretty well on construction days anyhow, so I don't care so much. And same thing with unit training. I do pretty well on that already, but we'll get that up to speed where it needs to be. Then you can see here I did my trucking tree here, so I get my extra truck. Now I can have 5 trucks per day instead of 4. Something I've been debating on doing is a reindeer sleigh ride. I mean, I had enough valor to do this. I was close to pulling the trigger, but I need too many other things that I'm too far behind on, so I didn't do it yet. I know the reindeer sleigh. Come on, how cool would that be to see that in the truck screen? You see your little reindeer on there. Anyhow, so I may do that here soon. I don't know. I'm having a hard time justifying 19,000 valor just for a darn sleigh. So we'll see. We'll see. I've been debating that one, and this one just honestly doesn't seem worth it. I mean, so they get 3 tries instead of unlimited. I mean, I've had one guy go after my truck like 10 times once, but I mean, for the most part, if they're going to hit your truck, they hit it one and done. You don't have a whole lot of failed attempts on trucks usually. And if you do, it's usually only one, right? When do you see 4 failed attempts on a truck? So anyhow, that one seems like a kind of a waste. Oh, something I am sucking on and need to fix is this one right here, my extra drill ground. I didn't even know you could get it till somebody pointed it out. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that would be great. So I'm gonna focus on that during the next versus tech upgrade day. So I'll get that extra drill ground that day. And why is the extra drill ground important? Well, it is important when it comes to Desert Storm or Winter Storm because you start off with the max troops your drill grounds can carry. So that one's super important. I'm interested to see what some of these upgrades are going to look like when I get there. You can see, though, you've got to get the special forces up to 80% for the tank mastery, missile mastery, and the one I'm going to love, the aircraft mastery. I love my heli squad. Oh, yeah. Anyhow, Dirk Diggler, Last War Tech Upgrades, signing off.